afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Let me turn these fans off real quick so you can hear me blah blah blah. There we go. It's good afternoon, might be evening for you, might be morning, whatever it is. Thanks for watching our video. Today we're back working on the flatbed again, and so there have been some changes. Okay, let me get better light. There have been some changes that I didn't foresee. I messed up my part, and now I'm gonna have to change stuff so that the thing will actually fit on the bed and look good. So, real quick, my boo-boo was that this here, on my other flatbed I built, I put this piece on the outside. So anyway, this would butt up to the back of the frame of the truck. Well, what I forgot was that, oh, the frame is at the very back. That truck, it wasn't like that. So therefore, that piece there is gonna hit right here on this, actually kind of halfway on both. It'll hit right here. So it's gonna push the bed back another 3 inches that I didn't want. So, like, well, crap. So how we're gonna remedy that was, this is what just kind of flying by the seat of my pants right now, is we'll just put the headache rack in front of the bed. It'll take up that extra gap, and we'll still have like a 2-inch gap between the cab and the bed for flexing, so on and so forth. So that's one of the things. And as you saw at the beginning of the video, make sure you cut. I don't even want to show this. Make sure you cut out the your plate before you weld it in there. Otherwise, you have a big gaping hole in it, like I do right there. So lesson learned. I told myself I was going to do that ahead of time, but I didn't do it. So that's what you got to do. So that's done. Okay. So since I'm moving the bed back further than I wanted, I'm kind of going to change up the back maybe a little bit. And I'm thinking now, because since I'm going to have to add on to the front of this, there's going to be an awkward, if you're looking at it here, there's going to be an awkward gap underneath the bed where the truck is. So what I think I'm going to do is, I really wasn't planning on putting like any side skirts on it, but I think I'm going to add some. And they might not be big. They might be, maybe 8 inches from the top of the bed, but just enough to hide some stuff underneath. And so when you're looking at it, you really can't see a whole lot. You'll still see some of everything, but it'll cover up my boo-boos that I'm making. But if there's one thing, learn from my mistake. I thought I had it figured out, but my thoughts weren't right. So keep that in mind. I know some of you are going to say, oh, well, your gooseneck ball is going to be off, center of the axle. I know plenty of people I've hauled with the gooseneck on the very back of the truck before. Yeah, it's not going to ride as good, but it doesn't matter. I just need the gooseneck part because I want to build a trailer, for this truck eventually after it's done. So I don't even care. But I think what I'm working on now is maybe I'll start on the headache rack, or maybe I'll start on the back. I don't know. You're about to find out, because I'm about to cut to the next video. But anyway, let's get back to work and get something done, and we'll catch up in a little while.
No need to worry about your pre-recorded music tapes being accidentally erased. It can't happen.
Get scratching.
So I don't know. Maybe it looks good. Maybe it don't. I don't know. Okay, so from back here, it looks like it's to me anyway, it looks like it's running downhill, but the level's off a little bit. We're on uneven ground a little bit, so measurements from side to side was like not even a 1/16, so it's close enough. But anyway, what do you guys think about this going on there? I don't want anything too fancy, just something simple, but it'll protect the cab. So anyway, this right here, this will be window, from the back window, and this is roughly top of the cab, thereabouts. So down here, I'm going to put plate on the front, so you're not going to see any of this as well. I'm going to put bracing up here, probably put some lights up here. But I want to know what you guys think would look good if, you know, if I put maybe just put some more bars up here, maybe put some struts up, whatever, expand the metal, if maybe that would look good on here. Definitely putting plate on the front side, so you're not going to be able to see, you know, any of this in here. We'll wind up putting couple supports in here on the back side to hold that. But let me know what your suggestions of what you might look. I can't talk today. Let me know what you think would look good on this bed, and maybe we can incorporate some of those in here. All right, so I think it looks pretty good. Got some supports, able to cover up the front of my box tube there. So actually, you know, when it sits on the bed, it kind of covers up the gap I thought would be behind the cab. But I'm still gonna add side skirts, I think, to it. So another thing I'm thinking about is I was gonna add a rub rail, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now. I think I'm just going to get a few D-rings, maybe 6, or I don't know, maybe even 4. 4 might even work. And I'm thinking about trying to recess them so that way the bed is still flat. The top of it, I don't have anything sticking up, protruding. So I'm about to order those, and yeah, I don't know. But that's my plan right now. Also, I have 2 sheets 1/8 inch plate. I'm probably gonna need another one because I wasn't counting. I was thinking I had enough for that, but I want that to be all one piece. I don't want to have to place one together in the middle. And obviously I'm gonna have a bunch for the rear and the sides as well. So I wanted to have probably 3 sheets in it by the time I'm done. But overall, for the boo-boos I had, I think it's turned out okay. So I think what I'll do now is spin her around. So obviously my work end's back there, but I'm gonna go ahead and start. I will cut out, hopefully I can get this piece of plate rustled up here by myself, but get this piece cut out, and then I can start doing my you know, license plate indent and get that done. And I think, so we're putting some kind of fenders, you know, side skirts on it. Maybe come down to here, so side of here, and then it'll come down to here. I don't know yet, but get this piece on, and then I can figure out, because this will kind of angle to here and be all kind of funky different angles. So get this on, at least we can do a little bit more this evening, get a little bit more done. So let's do that.
On a run.
get scratching.
So, got this piece on, got that piece on as you saw. Now you kind of see how it's going to take shape, and then this will angle over to here, so it'll be an angle, and then this will kind of go. It'll be funky. We had to cut some cardboard and make it fit, but overall I think it should look pretty good. And as you saw, for some reason I don't know how to measure because I've cut 3 1/8 and I need 3 5/8, whatever. So it's getting to that point where if I have trouble measuring, I think it's time. This is a good stop point for today. So real quick, also I'll add, I cut this because I want everything to be uniform, because everything's going to come off of this corner, go up and so forth. So I want everything to be tight, and I'll probably run like some 1-inch around here just to cover up all this gap. I probably could have. I thought I cut it decent, but it was way too big. But anyway, cover that up. So real quick, we'll talk about the truck. I haven't ordered anything yet because I was out of town for the last week and a half. That's why I haven't been uploading. And but I was thinking about what I want to do, and I couldn't really decide if I wanted to run like a parallel bar or radius arm, and I've decided to go with radius arm, but I still need to order some stuff. So I need to get some different DOM tubing. So that's up and coming, but it might be a week or two before we get working on this. But stay tuned for that. And real quick, I want to say I think we're about 6 or 7 away from 300 subs by the time when I'm shooting this right now. So I just want to say thank you to you all. It's pretty awesome to think that you guys care about what I'm doing. So anyway, I want to say thanks for watching, and let me know what you think about the flatbed over here, about the headache rack, what we should do, and we'll see you on the next one. See you.